Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Stone Block 3 land. Don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Deal with it. Deal with it. I've got 6 eggs in my inventory. I've got 6 eggs. From my various encounters with the bee, the son of a bitch bee, I've got 3 times 2, 6 eggs. So we need to think about, what we want to think about is potential for chickenage. Chickenage? Bok chickenage? You know what I mean by bok chickenage? We also have an inventory full of tat and garbage, which we want to get rid of. So the smooth stone can go there, the stone can go there, the grout can go there. We've made more grout. We will probably need to cook that off into bricks and stuff. But in fact, let's do that. Let's get that a cooking. We put it in a box. Just pay attention. Just a little bit pay attention. You don't have to go all in paying attention. Just a little bit paying attention. That'd be epic. Now we've got compressed stone as well. That can go in there. Nice. That helps. That does help. Let's make what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Chickens. Chickens is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about chickens. Potential need for some friends. In essence, just some chums. Chums for Furryears. Furryears has no chums here at the moment. Furryears needs some chums. Even if, and don't get me wrong on this one. I'm not ragging on them. Even if they are only chickens, we need some chums. We've got glass on us. We have. Excellent. So we're going to attempt to build back here somewhere, some sort of chicken farm. It might be here actually. Here might be the place. This might be the very place. So we don't break that. Well, first thing we don't do is break that. That's not necessary. We're going to put. Let me see how this goes. We're going to break that. Break that, break that, break that, break that, break that, break that, break that. We need to get above this space. It is key here. That's going to go there. That can't go there, can it? Because of what we're trying to achieve. What we can do, I'd prefer not to do it. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? I don't suppose it really matters. Let's make a stair. We may have a stair. If we have a stair, we'll use a stair. Yeah, we got 2. Cool. 2 cobble stairs. Nice. The whole "does it really matter" thing is kind of important. So let's put this on the back of there. So that anything that lands there. So let's say a little bit of cobblestone landed there. It's in there now. That's the plan. The stair, we might actually need to break this out after all. It might not have been a completely duff idea. And that goes there. And that faces upwards. So that's a stair that goes upwards. You can open a box that's got a stair above it. You can't. That's something you can do. And then we want kind of that nonsense. And then above this, and this it may be a thing. Because, you know, that's sometimes the way the world works. But this is untenable. But that should be a hole in the ground there. And then I think if we can launch the eggs in there. Alright, we didn't get any chickens out of that. Can we do anything with an egg? Chicken. Chicken. Tin chicken, aluminium chicken. We've got a lot of options on chicken here. We've done the chicken dance before. In Stone Block 2 we did the chicken dance. I believe it was Stone Block 2. Yes, it was Stone Block 2. We did the chicken dance. But I'm disappointed that the chicken eggs did not hatch out. That's not what I wanted there. But I'm not too upset by that. It was a long shot at the best of times. So we'll run with it for the time being. Anything else getting out of hand here? No. We want to think about applied energistics. At applied energistics, this nonsense, and the initial gambit into this nonsense. Inscribe a calculation press, which is Certus quartz crystal, and I am not sure how we're making that. I literally not sure how we're making that. Certus quartz cluster goes in the chopper. Enrichment chamber, you put a Certus quartz seed in the enrichment chamber, you get a Certus quartz crystal. Throwing in water, throw a Certus quartz seed, and the Certus quartz seed is made with sand and Certus quartz dust, and we should have Certus quartz dust. Good, so we can make Certus quartz seeds, throw them in water, and we get Certus quartz crystals out of that. Which might entail building some filtering shenanigans, because I don't think we've got nodes on this, do we? World interaction, no. They were always my preferred way of doing this, but these might work just as well. These funnels might work just as well. If we get a funnel, a brass funnel that we can filter and then pick up into a chest from a bucket of water somewhere over here, we can just let that happen. We set the filter to be Certus quartz crystals, and that will work for us. So, what are we looking for on the funnel stakes? FUNN funnel. We are looking for this nonsense again, brass and dried kelp. Okay, that is which is redstone and Certus. Nether quartz. Nether quartz we have. Nice. How many of these do we want to make? Probably for now just the one. I think later we might be making more. Is it worth buffing the crystals while we're working on them? Possibly. Possibly. Just take all of that then. Let's see what we can make with that. So if we go a kabuki and a kabuki, that makes us 8 of those. That's not too shabby. And those need to get done in there. Where's my diamond sandpaper? It's diamond grit sandpaper. It's sandpaper that's got diamond grit on it. It's impressive stuff. Impressive stuff. I think it might be in here. It is nice. So what we do is bear with while I figure this out. We throw one of them on the floor and then we rub it with that. Nice. Throw one of them on the floor, rub it with that. That's the wrong thing on the floor there. What we've done there is the wrong thing. It happens. Nope, did it again. I'm good at this. You can tell. You can tell I've done it before. Feels very weird, this. But it works, so we're going with it. I have absolutely no clue how you would automate that process. Just literally not the faintest bloody idea. We need probably 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 2 of them. We're going to make 2 of them. Because, sure, why not? And 2 of them. And hopefully that will make us... we need that first. LOL. Iron sheets. We have no iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're making 2. We're making 2. Alright, cool. I believe these go here. Four iron sheets. Nice, that should be all she wrote. So we go in here, in here, in here, in here, in here, in here, in here. We've got 4 funnels. Nice. We want a box. No, that's... no. No. Just no. 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 Put them away, because, you know, we're going to have issues if we don't put them away. Let's make a box. Man and box in perfect harmony. Feels good. Cool. We put our box there. We put our funnel on the side of box there. So that's sucking up. But we need to filter that. And we need to put some glass around it so we can see what's going on. We don't really need to see what's going on, but we can see what's going on. Is this wall a bad wall? Is this a naughty wall? It is a naughty wall. Okay. It's fine. I'm going to get in there just so that I can put a filter on that. And hope that nothing else around here interferes. How are we doing filters on this? I can't remember how we did the filters. It's something like this, isn't it? List filter. Wool and nuggets. What were the other filters? They've gone. They've just jumped. Attribute filters. List filters. Okay. We're going to go with a list filter. Because we only want it to pick up Certus quartz. We can't set a filter on that at the moment. So we're going to break that. And throw some glass in there. We need a bucket of water, which we can get easy like. And we need to get all this crap out of our inventory, which we can get easy like. You need to go, you need to go... Where were you? You need to go, you need to go. Good, 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 good. Where's me water? Probably right there. I think there's more water up here somewhere. I think that's also a water source. So that might have been an unnecessary trip. Surely not, Furryears. Surely not. Alright, water in there. Nice. So if we throw in some Certus quartz seeds, we should get some Certus quartz. I don't think we got Certus quartz here. That's fine. So if I bag a load of that, and bag a load of that, and we put that with that, we get that, which is 2 stacks of seeds. I don't know how long these are going to take, but they're going in there. They're in there. I think they are changing. I think they are growing. I think over time stuff is happening in there. Let's see if we can make this filter while that's doing what it's doing, whatever that is. Growth of some description. Wool. We are running low on string again. Not a problem. I think we have the means to get more. And 2 iron nug-nugs, wasn't it? There we go. Luckily for me, it does seem to, first time you click on it, double dump. Alright, there's our filter, which we can put on our blocky-wocky thing. Funnel. So that'll be funnel. Where did the funnel go? What did we do with the funnel? I know we broke the funnel. Where did the funnel go? That's awkward. That's awkward. Are there 4 funnels in here? No, there are 7 funnels in here. I'm guessing then we didn't really need to make the funnel. I think they're growing. Now, Certus quartz crystals is a funny one. It is a funny one. Growing Certus quartz crystals is an odd one. But if we could do this, we don't necessarily need to. If we can sprout them from seeds, I think we'll be quids in. What else do we need to make here for the applied energistics machine emanator? there may be other nonsense that we need to make. Wow, I am struggling with the typing here. I'm just gonna have a quick drink because I am thirsty. We do need Fluix crystals. So if we throw Fluix crystal seeds, which is Fluix crystal dust, and I don't know if we're getting Fluix crystal dust. I don't see it there, which probably means we're not getting it. Fluix crystal dust we are getting from grinding down Fluix crystals, throwing in water. We can make Fluix crystal dust by throwing this crazy crap in water, which is going to be we're going to need a crystal charger here. We are going to need a crystal charger. Crystal charger goes in the charging manator. Where is the charger? I should know what this looks like. I've seen it before. This is it. The charger. That's relatively cheap to make, but it does need power. It does need the big powers, and it may need its own power. Not power that we're creating, but power that's converted for ME purposes, which might be a problem. So it was relatively cheap. It was 2 copper ingots and an ass ton of iron ingots. Not actually an ass ton. I exaggerated. I did. I felt myself doing it, and I did it. I exaggerated. There is a create methodology that we can do this with. I'm not sure how we stand on that front. That's producing well. It's producing crap we don't want, but it's producing well. We could just ignore everything there and get on with our lives. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that option. That sounds like the best option to me. So we've got this thing which needs power. We don't really have a viable source of power up here, but we do downstairs. But that will get us our charge crystal if we can connect it up to some form of power supply. There is a block, I'm sure there is in ME, that converts power. The vibration chamber generates power. We know that. But I thought there was one that took power and made it ME power. It might not be needed anymore. They might have changed the mod. I mean, we can check by connecting this up to power and see what happens. But we need a Certus quartz crystal first, and stuff is happening there, but just not very quickly. That's fine. It doesn't have to happen quickly. Let's see if we can actually power this up. I don't know how it's going to manifest that it's powered. That's the problem. So if I put a block of cobble there, nice. We should be able to put that there, and it should be hooked up to power. It says it's device offline. It says it's online, I guess. Cool. That's good. So potentially we can power that up. Should we see, while we're waiting for that Certus quartz stuff to cook off, if we can make some energy storage? Because I feel that might be a boon to the weary traveller. Let's pop that in our inventory somewhere safely out of the way with that, because we are gonna, need to go down that route when that lot's finished doing what it's doing in there, which it hasn't done yet. Hey, buddy, you got any more chicken eggs, mate? Hey, chicken eggs? Hey, how you doing? Chicken eggs? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, what you got for me? What you got for me, buddy? What you got? What you got? What you got? Lay all your love on me. That's a load of garbage, you little bastard. Yeah, they are definitely growing in there. Definitely growing. feeling good. Feeling good. Right, we got mana steel ingots. Just moving on from the mana steel ingots. Do we? Let's have a quick peruse of the items, what we have got and gleaned so far thusly. Nothing massively important. Okay. We are thinking energy storage, aren't we? So we're probably going to go with mechanisms. Mechanisms energy storage, which is this nonsense down here. Basic energy cube. And then the more advanced versions are the advanced energy cube, which requires the basic energy cube anyway, so you've got to start at the bottom of the tree and work your way up, which is fine. Steel casing is an osmium ingot and 4 steel and some glass. Do we have any osmium at all? We have one. Wow. One osmium ingot. Oh, we've got a few more. Steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make a machine frame. We've got glass on us, so that shouldn't be a problem. Bosh. 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 Got that. Right, we need these 2 energy tablets, which requires infused alloys. So redstone and iron. Do we have any of those? Confused alloys? I don't think we do, you know. It might be in there. No. I thought we had some confused alloys, but we don't have any confused alloys. But it's redstone and iron in the doohickey machine, which we can do easily. We have redstone, we have iron. Both of the ingredients are readily available. We'll take a stack of that and probably a couple of stacks of that and go and have a word with one of the machines over here. We can't get through there. This is the problem with having our machines back here. It's not exactly convenient. You got redstone in, so you can have more redstone in, and you can have a stack of iron. You should now start making the confused alloys. The next tier up takes infused alloys, more infused alloys, and more osmium. That's fine. That's not a problem. It's when we go beyond infused alloys to the reinforced alloys, which are infused alloys infused with diamond, which means we need another of these machines, the metallogenic infusers. Because this one's adding carbon, this one's adding redstone. We want one that's going to add... The hell was that we were adding? Diamond? Was that diamond? It is diamond. Okay. And I'm guessing we can't just put straight up diamonds in these. I would imagine we have to put not diamonds. I hated to get scientific on you there. We need another metallogenic infuser. Metallogenic infuser is what we need. There's so much nonsense in this mod pack. You just can't find what you're looking for. Like you too. There it is. That's relatively cheap. 2 furnaces, an osmium ingot, some redstone. Yeah, we could do that. Do we have enough cobble on us for 2 furnaces? God, yes. Metallogenic infuser. Furnaces. Bosh. 2 of them. Bomb bomb. Nice. Acquired. And then we want... iron and osmium. And metallogenic infuser. Bosh. Got. Nice. Powering it up could be tricksy. Could be a tricksy thing. Maybe not. Maybe not. That might do it. With a bit of luck, that might do it. If we've got the capacity back here. If we don't have the capacity back here, we can take these 2 stupid machines out, because they're not really doing anything for us. So we need to put that there, and then we need to grab this LV wire connector and go kabuki, kabuki, and that is now powered up. Good. Good. There will be another tier of this nonsense to do. How are you lot doing? I think he's still growing. I'm leaving you to it, guys. Diamonds. Give me a stack of diamonds. Nice. That was 2 stacks of diamonds. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not. We know that the things have a predisposition to go twice. We know that's a thing that happens. Put that in there. It won't take that. It needs diamond dust, and we can turn this into diamond dust through the medium of crushing the living snot out of it. That's a technical term. Take all my diamonds. Biatch. Are you chewing on diamonds? Yes, you are. When you get the weird blue rain, it's chewing on diamonds. We got no animals yet. We may need to make the farm bigger. Or the spawn field. We're not calling it a farm because it's got no animals. If it's not got any animals, can you really call it a farm? Well, yes, because it could be a arable farm. But that's not the point, my friend. That's not the point. You can chew on that. It's handy having these crushing wheels here. Unless I fall into them, in which case it's not handy having these crushing wheels here. It's bad form for Furryears. Because Furryears, I don't know if you're aware. You might not be aware. You might not be fully conversant in the lore of Furryearsworld. He can be a little bit stupid at times. It has been noted. People have noted that at times Furryears can be, on occasion, a little bit stupid. Right, we're going to throw those in there. And they're going to start doing stuff as well, and that will get us up to a reasonably high energy cell type shenanigans nonsense thing. Good, good. Progress. And I think we need 4 of them, don't we? If we're looking at this, yeah, it's 4. We need to make these, which is lots of these. I think we need to make 6, which is 12 of those. And we've just turned all of those into these, so that's not necessarily a good thing. So after we've done the elite, it goes to the ultimate, which is atomic alloys, which is these covered in obsidian. Now we can do obsidian, because we can make obsidian, but not in a reliable way. I'm unhappy, discontent with the methodology we're using currently to create obsidian. It is disquieting my everything in a big way. I don't know how many of these we need to make. Probably not that many. Probably not that many. That might be enough to make what we need to make here. Let's grab those little dealy bops in here. Those. That should be enough, because I think we only need 4 of them. We might need more if we are going to do more. If we're going to go higher up the tree, which we probably will do eventually, but not right now. So we're looking to need gold and redstone, aren't we? We've got gold, got redstone on us. So we could say we want to make 1 of these, which requires 2 of these. Bish. We can make 8 of those. Oh, they don't stack. My face is disappointed. My face is supremely disappointed. We've got no iron on us? Really? Really? We've got to stack them. Oops. Oops. That's all gone now. That's all gone now. That was handy. It's gone now. Handy or not, it's gone now. So we need to make 2 more of these, which is fine. 1, 2. I say it's fine. We are kind of running out of the space a little bit. Just a little bit leaning towards running out of space. Osmium. Osmium we can do. Doop doop. We are definitely leaning towards running out of space now. Nice. And then the next one up requires gold and 2 more of these. 1, 2. Nice. They don't stack furries. Remember that. There we go. Elite energy cube. This will give us energy storage. 4 days. Now we may end up moving stuff around down here. Just so that you know. We may end up moving bits and bobs around. So nothing is permanent down here yet. It's very, Very transient. That is charging up. That is charging up nicely. What's my configuration look like on that? All my inputs are... So the only output is on the front. Okay. That can hold a lot of power. And it's getting it. It's getting all that power shoved into it right now as we speak. That's going to be a big buffer for us, which is good. We're going to put that there, and we're going to break this one out. Because I think we might need that, but we don't need that. I'm not sure how you tell the difference on sides here. Don't really know how you tell the difference on sides. But that's okay. My understanding is not critical to the piece. Do they look ready? They don't look ready to me. They're looking better, but I don't think they're ready yet. They are still seeds. They're 92.1% done, so that's good. So they'll be ready for the next episode. They will be ready for the next episode. So, from Furryearsworld for now, we're going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.